What's up, everybody? How are you doing? I'm in the kitchen. She's in the kitchen. She's in the kitchen. She's in the kitchen. What she's gonna cook today? I'm cooking my Jamaican plantain soup with hot water cornbread. And I gotta get my hot water cornbread going right now because my oil is heating up and you don't want to burn your oil. So I'm gonna let everybody come on in. This is not gonna be a long video, but this is a very quick meal, okay? So it's good to see all of you. I gotta go to the grocery store later and I got to eat this food because I really haven't eaten all day. So today, again, I'm making a Jamaican plantain soup with my hot water cornbread. My oil is heating up. Let me put these on really quick now. What you guys want to know is this is probably the easiest thing that anybody can make. Even if you're an old, raggedy, sorry heifer that act like you can't cook, anybody can do this, okay? Hot water cornbread and this soup, it's got a lot of sustenance, but it'll get anybody full. So I made my little patties of the hot water cornbread, and all you're going to need is just some regular organic cornmeal, a little bit of, some people, the original recipe calls for shortening, but I use organic butter, okay? Real organic butter spread, all right? And it's vegan, so I use that, and also a little bit of Himalayan salt, a teaspoon of salt, and a little bit of sugar, all right? You know I love my cast iron, girl. You can hear that Now, I don't know anybody that really want to have soup without a little bread on the side, but I'm going to give you guys a look at this soup if you weren't on my IGTV live, if you didn't get to see that. I want to show you how delicious this soup is because, again, if those of you that are looking at transitioning to a vegan or just a non-meat option, this is when it starts to make sense for your family and your budget. These ingredients are very simple, okay? We've got the plantain. If you guys can look in here, and it's piping hot, which is the way I like. You got your plantain and a little bit of the sweet potato. You can use yams, okay? You can use yam or potato. But I like to do like a nice little mixture of all three, and pinto beans and black beans, all right? So you can do like a little 4-ingredient soup. If you have not got into plantains, they are so delicious because it's a nice chewy texture and you'll feel full, all right? So that's a 4-ingredient Jamaican plantain soup. And I have some rice and peas. So with the rice and peas, it's not just regular rice and peas. This is brown rice, all right? So you want to do your regular rice and peas. We're going to be going over this a little bit more in detail tomorrow at my Soups and Stews class at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. So if you want to join us, you can drop in for just $10 tomorrow on my Soups and Stews class. But this is a very easy meal. When you start looking at your family members this season, and y'all about to be eating up all the mac and cheese and mucus-based foods, and I can't really celebrate that. I can't. I mean, we have better options. I have a very good vegan soul menu solution for those of you that want to eat soul food, because we like soul food, but we have better options, okay? So I'm going to be going over my vegan food and holiday menu preview a little bit later, but this Jamaican plantain soup, this is actually going to be a recipe in my book, my Easy Detox Meals Under $20, Real Meals That Heal. For those of you that have already gotten your copy, you pre-ordered, thank you so much. But this is one of the things that I like to talk about because right now, for us, this time of year, we about to pile on the bullshit. Y'all know y'all about to see them family members. They gonna eat some cornbread. They gonna eat some hog mogs. They gonna eat some, corn, all that fried chicken. But ain't nobody gonna detox. Nobody's gonna want to exercise. And for me, I'm from the South. I understand we like good soul food and country cooking, but all that country cooking and good country eating, as I said in my post the other day, it ain't good eating if it leads to heart disease, stroke, diabetes. That's not good eating, okay? In the Soups and Stews class and also in the cooking class, we're going to be cooking with real herbs. I talk about this a lot. I was on the phone with a pregnant mother today, and we were talking about her nutrition plan and easy ways you can incorporate herbs into your diet. And this is an easy way that you can transition the whole family over to vegan. A lot of people are wanting to be vegan now, and it's the reason for it because the diet that we have in America, it doesn't work. eating all the dairy leads to cancer. They're telling you right now. They're telling you what the plan is for your womb, ladies. If you keep eating all that estrogen and all the steroids, men and women. She was pregnant, and I was talking about what we need to be eating while that baby's in that womb. Our diet needs to go from mucus and acid to alkaline as much as possible. Now, in the cookbook I'm releasing on the 17th of this month, it's going to have easy detox meals that heal, but I'm also going to include a section for our farm-to-table options, because I think it's nothing wrong with eating meat, but it's something wrong with eating meat that has been processed here in this country because it's pumped with a lot of hormones, a lot of steroids. So you want to cut that down or out of your diet. If not, you're going to suffer, you know, the effects of not listening to stuff that's right in your face. Meat is bad for you if you don't know how to cleanse it out, and if you are eating poisonous protein. And most of the protein in the U.S. is poisonous. But for me, like I said, this is a very easy option. If you have not got into plantains or yams, you need to get into them because they're very chewy. They give you that satisfaction that you want. So for me, also this time of year, I like to spread the knowledge. If you want to start bringing over meals that taste better, I have a few options that we're going to be going through in the class. We're not going to be doing Big Mama mac and cheese and all that type of shit. We're not doing that. We're going to do something else. We're going to do something different. We're going to do something more healthier. So if you have a vegan family member, if you vegan and you want to start cooking better options for the holidays and Thanksgiving's coming up, I have a few vegan options right here. Vegan Soul Holiday Menu Preview. We're going to be having old school cornbread. I'm going to be teaching this in my 4-week beginners class, and this is going to be some of the recipes in my book as well. So the old school cornbread, I'm going to have that, and you know I got to watch my hot water cornbread because it cooks very fast, y'all. And this live, girl, it's live. You don't even need a lot of oil either to cook this because it will cook fast, and it'll soak up too much oil, okay, if you just leave it sitting there. But I use grapeseed oil today, you guys. And you can use grapeseed oil to fry. Some people do olive oil, which is fine, but when you finish your hoe cakes and your hot water cornbread, they're going to look like this. Okay, real nice and crunchy and soft on the inside. And I'm going to fuck these up with this organic maple syrup. It's so good. But we're going to have some better options for the holiday menu. First option, as I said, old school cornbread. Dressing, we're going to do old school cornbread. Fried chicken, some vegan options for fried chicken. We're going to be doing smothered chicken. I shared this recipe or this pic in the womb school. Really good recipe. A sister did good with that. Smothered chicken with mushrooms and onion gravy. If you want to learn how to cook these, you definitely want to join the class. You can look at the link in the video after I get done, or you can just send me a message and I'll add you to the 4-week class, which is only $125, by the way. The advanced healing course, how to cook with herbs, is $200, okay, for a full 4-week course. But in the first beginner's class, we're going to go over a real menu. The vegan seafood gumbo, I actually have a sea vegetable that I learned a good recipe for. Barbecue vegan meatballs. Everybody black I know like a good meatball. When you go to people's weddings and stuff like that, everybody got that darn meatball. I'm serious, like everybody like a good meatball. So we're going to have some vegan barbecue meatballs. We're going to do the mushroom and onion gravy, candied sweet potatoes or yams, and I'm going to do the coconut cornbread. So you have a coconut cornbread option you can do. We're going to be going over. And the hot water cornbread, as you see here, which were only just 3 ingredients, okay? You don't even need a lot. You make your little patty cornmeal, put some boiling hot water, just about a tablespoon of some vegan butter, and I have a vegan butter recipe on my page I just shared not too long ago. That vegan butter recipe works delicious with this, okay? So you're going to do those 3 ingredients, make your hot water cornbread, and we have the mac and cheese, lastly, that all black people like. We love some mac and cheese, girl. So I got the mac and cheese recipe that I'll be sharing in that course, all right? Now, it's not a lot that you need to get started. It really isn't, because I think I'm very cheap. I offer this class tomorrow at 7 p.m. It's only $10. It's only $10 to drop in, 30 minutes, live Q&A. If you want to get some live questions asked, if you have a lot of questions, if you're looking at transitioning. I know a lot of people can't really control that diet, control that weight situation, the hormones. Why is the fibroids coming back? If you had fibroids, they had the surgery, they got rid of them. You need to have a diet that will support healing. A diet that will support healing. if you got a doctor's diagnosis of cancer and they did the surgery and they said it's all out and they got it, it's going to come back if you don't have a diet that is anti-inflammatory, okay? You have to know how to cook an anti-cancer and an anti-inflammatory diet. Also, ladies, this is major for balancing those hormones, the stuff you eating. Didn't you know that yams are really good for hormone balance? Do y'all remember Sex in the City? And Samantha, she left her hormones in the U.S. and they couldn't let her take it over to Dubai. And so she had to get natural options to balance her hormones. Do y'all remember that? And she was eating avocado, yams, and all types of stuff. Well, wild yam and even yams, they're very good for hormone imbalance, okay? Also, I was looking into rosemary again for people that have anything going on from cold, flu, or if you want to dissolve a tumor in your body. If you look at something as simple as rosemary, Lord have mercy, Jesus, I'm going to go to the store and get me some fresh rosemary. You can drink that rosemary and dissolve tumors. You can reverse colds and everything else. And you can even bathe in it, okay? So it has high antioxidants and antibacterial qualities. This is something you can get from the grocery store right now for $2. We call it $2 chuck. So you can have a $2 chuck. So now what I have, my final step. I'm gonna be a fat girl today. Y'all see my hot water cornbread? Y'all see this hot water cornbread? What you know about that hot water cornbread and that maple syrup, baby? Here it come, baby. Woo! Hot water cornbread. It's the hottest in the South. Y'all want me to say about this food today? Girl, do y'all see this hot water cornbread? Ladies, if you single, listen here. Ain't no man turning down a woman that can cook like this. Next time a man asks you what you doing, we're like, no, nothing. Like how Loretta Devine did on Waiting to Exhale. Oh, you can come over to eat. She invited him over, Gregory Hines, and he was like, sure. What you have? Well, I just have some leftovers, some ham, collard greens, cornbread, and a little sweet potatoes and and green beans, but just some leftovers. You remember when she said that? So when somebody asks you, what you doing, sis, and you like somebody, say, hey, what you doing? Tell them, you ever had hot water cornbread? If he asks you what you eating, if y'all gonna hang out, say, come on by. Come on by. I ain't got no but some hot water cornbread, some plantains, sweet potatoes, Jamaican soup, nothing big, and some maple syrup. You can come over and throw in a little smoothie on the side. So, yo, what man is turning that down? If y'all can taste this. Oh my God, and when it's real piping hot, you put it down that maple syrup. Y'all better get my book with this hot water cornbread recipe, and it's really easy. Well, I said, oh my God. You can do that, and what I'm about to do, let me get a little started. You can put this over your rice and beans, which is what I'm about to do. And you have a really good, hearty meal, okay? Boom, boom. Ooh, girl. Who in the hell is starving if you're vegan? You're not starving. You're running out of ideas. You're not even trying. You talking about it's going to be expensive and, it's going to be nasty. No, baby. See, when you have Himalayan pink salt, paprika, I'm telling you, honey, you don't need anything but some root vegetables. Look at that. And it smells like oxtails because I'm so used to eating Jamaican food and I like Jamaican flavor profiles. It's got that rich, hearty, oxtail. It ain't oxtails and gravy, but it sure smells like it. It smells like a Jamaican restaurant. So for y'all that want to try something new, different, more healthy for you, I use the grapeseed oil, Himalayan pink salt. That's my go-tos, y'all. We don't need to have seasonings that are going to give us sodium and bloat us and make us sicker. We need to go and get purified with our ingredients that we cook in our seasonings as well, okay? Again, for those that want to join my class tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm having soups and stews, and I'm going over medicine in a cup. This is an ancient recipe that can help you with a cold and flu. If you're sick, people that are in hospice, cancer patients, people that are terminally ill, anybody that's sick, or if you just need to detox your body and turn things around. This can be used as a 3-day soup detox. And I believe in a good soup detox too, because it gives you everything that you want in one meal. It's easy, you're done, and it goes right into your bloodstream because it's hot liquid. And when you have hot liquids in your body, it expands. So when you put herbs like basil and mint and anything like these healing herbs, even from House of Imhotep, the colon cleansing tea herbs and hot water, the properties of it go right to your bloodstream, because that's what cells do when it's introduced to a hot atmosphere. It totally expands. It expands and it gets right on in your body. So that's why I like eating hot foods like soups and drinking hot teas, because it's a very easy way to heal the body, to be hearty and healthy. All right. If you have any questions, again, for my Vegan Soul holiday menu, I'm going to be going through all of these recipes. These recipes you can find in my book. Thank you for everybody that has got your pre-sale copy already of Real Meals That Heal. Easy detox meals under $20. These recipes for this Vegan Soul holiday menu preview, they're going to be in the book. So a few of these also is the old school cornbread dressing is going to be in there. Fried chicken, the vegan options. Smothered chicken with mushrooms and gravy. Barbecue vegan meatballs. Vegan seafood gumbo with the sea vegetable. Old school, that's the cornbread dressing. The mushroom and onion gravy and candied sweet potatoes or yams. And the coconut cornbread I'm going to show you guys, as well as the hot water cornbread is in there too. And the vegan mac and cheese, because you ain't got no spread if you ain't got mac and cheese. Where's mac and cheese? Girl, people be looking crazy if you don't have no mac and cheese at your doggone get together. At your get together, if I come over your family house, you better have some mac and cheese for me. So we have a vegan option, and it's really creamier, it's better. I got an option that's kind of like that Whole Foods mac and cheese. If you've ever been to Whole Foods and had their mac and cheese, and I got a couple sisters that know what they doing in mac and cheese, and that will be in the book as well, okay? So, look at my beautiful plate of food, $20. All you need is a crisp $20 bill. Make all of this for 4 people in the house. Rice and peas. I have brown rice, okay, and peas. And I have the Jamaican plantain. So you got the yam, the banana, and all of the sweet potato goodness over the rice and peas, like with the hot water cornbread. Some people call them whole cakes, but I like to call them hot water cornbread. Hot water cornbread, hot water cornbread, hot water cornbread. Girl, I've been thinking of the perfect jingle for that old country shit, because hot water cornbread is country as hell anyway. So that's what I think about. Whole cakes, 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 whole cakes. These are the whole cakes, okay? I know y'all think I'm a riot, but I'm going to be real turned up tomorrow in the class. It's going to be a lot of fun. With my whole cakes, I'm going to finish these off tonight. And I'm going to go to the grocery store, because I got to get some stuff for this class and show you guys how to make this soup that helps for everything from cancer, flu, cold flu, eczema, all of that. It's time to learn how to make detox foods. Okay, I know I'm chewing all in your face, but you acting like you can't be vegan, all right? Hey, Patricia Lynn, you can be vegan. Do one day a week, a meatless Monday. 1 day a week. You ain't got to be perfect and change your whole life and do all this stuff. You can get better ingredients. This is an organic yellow cornmeal. Some people say, oh, cornmeal ain't good. Honey, if you don't like the ingredients that I've used and you want to do a more alkaline version, or you don't like the ingredients and you want to, lift them, you can always do a certified organic detox system to cleanse it out your body. If you do not think that your ingredients you're eating are all that sound and all that righteous all the time, you need to have a system to cleanse it out. All right? Love you guys. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Sign up. Send me, you can do it at Cash App, $ArtKathy, just $10 to do the drop-in class tomorrow, live on Zoom. 30 minutes, live question and answers. I still have some slots available. So if you want to do that, you can use the link that I'm going to put in the video for PayPal, or if you have Cash App, you can send Cash App, $ArtKathy, your $10 will reserve your spot. If you've already reserved your spot on Cash App and I don't have your name, send me a message, because I have a few people reserve on Cash App and I don't know who that is. Your usernames are different and stuff like that. So send me a message and I'll know who you are so I can send you your passcode. So excited! Yes! First cooking class. I've been doing these cooking videos. I know I haven't done a cooking video in a long time. But this is a really good recipe. And I knew I wanted to share it because I haven't eaten all day. And I'm gonna go snuggle up, get me a blanket, and go watch the rest of Dolomite. Because I ain't seen the rest of it yet, honey. So let me get out of here while I eat my whole cakes and Jamaican plantain soup. Have a good one, y'all.